Christian Boyd, soccer player for Keller. Bryce is going to show us some stuff to do some action.
Absolutely. So now, just like I mentioned, we're going to work through some more shoulder mobility stuff using the jump stretch band anchored in here at a point that's above head. What we're going to do is we're going to take the hand, lace it through the band, and then go ahead and just grab a hold nice and tight so that you've got just a good solid anchor point here. And what we're going to have you do for you is go ahead and step on back. So you've got a decent amount of stretch in this band. You're going to go ahead and sink down onto that knee there. As we're doing this, the one thing I want you to really think about as you're doing this is a nice straight spine. We don't want to start giving away that lumbar spine because, again, that's just going to really start to load up those discs and create the likelihood for some back pain and some other nasty stuff down the road. You should be feeling the stretch through not only the shoulder but also down the lats and even a little bit into kind of the outside part of the obliques and a little bit of transverse abdominis through the core here. And then what you'll do is you'll sit here, you'll hold for 20, 30, 40 seconds thereabouts, and what you can do is as you start to feel more comfortable with this, you can start to kind of bias into a little bit of internal and external rotation by just taking that thumb and turning it up and down. Just looking for any particular areas where you feel particularly tight. Another way that you can, again, kind of bias a little bit more of that lat, so we'll go ahead and have you stand up for me just a touch. Step in just a little bit closer to the band here, and then you're going to rotate this way. We're going to go hand up overhead, and then slightly step out so that we get that good stretch working right through here. And again, with this one, you're going to feel a little bit more stretch through the tricep, through that outer part of that shoulder, and into that lat, and even down into that internal, external oblique muscle there. Again, we'll hold for 20, 30, 40 seconds or so, and also you can also kind of bias into that internal, external rotation by turning that thumb up or down as we go here. Key points here, again, you shouldn't feel pain with any of this stuff. Everything, again, is done in a very slow, controlled motion. None of this is a ballistic movement. It's all slow movements designed to open you up before or after a workout.
Christian, go ahead and take that knee. What I see with a lot of athletes that come in first time, they just play around in here and just rotate. Really challenge it internally and externally. Twist it. It's not just a play movement. You're trying to get it going.
Show what that spine looks like, Bryce, when they let go of it, when they lose that, they go into flex.
So as you start to round out this back zone, whether it's thoracic spine or lumbar spine, you're going to start to see that kind of classic camel hump there. And what we want to do is we want to avoid that as much as possible because, again, that's going to really load up that thoracic vertebra, that thoracic vertebral disc or lumbar vertebral disc. That is the perfect recipe for a disc injury. That's the perfect recipe for being down and out for a little bit of time. So make sure you just keep everything engaged, nice and straight as you go through this.
And she dropped the band.
Yes.
So we'll call her that for that.
Of course.
All right, nice.